In this video, I will show you how to add a back to top button to your WordPress website quickly and easily. The first thing that we need to do is open up Elfsight. This is the tool that we will be using to build the widget, and I've linked it in the description below. Go ahead and click on that link and it will take you straight over to this page. This link also ensures that everything connects properly when we embed it. From here, just enter your email into this box to sign up for free, and then on this next page, create your password. Just like that, we are signed up and ready to go. Once we are signed up and we have access to Elfsight and all of the widgets that are available on Elfsight, the widget that we are looking for is the back to top button. So to find this, we want to go to search widgets right here at the top, and we can search for back to top. And right here, we have this back to top widget. So this is the one we want to click into. It's then going to ask us to choose a template, but it doesn't really matter which template we choose because all of these are completely customizable. So we can choose any of these templates and click on continue. And in here, this is now where we can customize this. So the first thing that we can do is we can choose the icon that we would like to use. If you would like to, you can upload your own icon, but it's much easier to just choose from library, and then we can choose one of these icons right here. So I'm going to go with this icon right here and click on done. We can then choose what the button says on it. So by default, this one says to top, but I'm going to change this to say back to top, just like this. We can then choose the button color. So let's maybe go for a nice blue color, just like this. We can choose the icon and text color. So I'm going to set this to white. And as we can see, this is all going to change. We can then select if we want a border on this. So this one does have a border. We can go ahead and turn this up, and then we can choose the border color as well. Or we can turn this border off. We can also choose the size of this button. So we can choose how big or small this is. We can choose the shape of this, and then we can also choose the layout. So I'm going to leave it like this. We can then go to the position and we can choose if this is floating or if this is embedded into a section on the website. Floating is going to be much better. And then we can also choose the position that this is going to be displayed on the website. So I actually kind of like this. That's quite cool. We can then go to the settings, and in here we can choose the scroll position to display. So how far does somebody have to scroll before this is displayed? We can then choose the scrolling speed and how fast this is going to scroll us back to the top. So maybe let's make this a little bit faster. We'll do 1 second, and that is much faster right there. We can then choose what pages this is displayed on. We can choose the devices this is displayed on. And once we have this all set up, all we then have to do is click on publish. From here, Elfsight is then going to take us over to this screen, and it's going to ask us which plan do we want to use. With this free plan, this is cool if you have a small website or if you just want to test this out, but it is pretty limited. So this allows us to have a maximum of 200 monthly website views, and it also comes with Elfsight branding. So this is pretty cool if you're just testing things out, but if you actually want to put this live and on your website, you'll want to go for one of these paid plans. Once your plan has been selected, it's then going to give us this piece of code, and this code is how we are going to actually put the button onto our website. So all we have to do is click on copy code, and then we can open up the WordPress editor. In the editor, we just click on this plus icon, and in here we can search for HTML. We then want to drag this custom HTML anywhere on the website. It really doesn't matter. And then we click in and paste in this code. Now, the reason I said it doesn't matter where we place this is because this code is going to completely vanish on the actual website. This is only visible in the backend editor. So all we now have to do is click on save, and we can preview the website. And just like this, the code is now going to disappear, and we are going to have this back to top button.